I keep saying we're on lockdown. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But this is right next to Molo Plaza. Plazas are always busier, and it's only one lane each way. And again, you gotta love the sidewalks.
Well, more like the lack of sidewalks. But you get used to it. We're starting a day of shopping. Had to come through Molo for some errand she had. I'm not even sure what. And I'm just wandering around waiting for her. And we will be heading downtown very soon.
Roast chicken, lechon chicken, very, very popular, and usually very good.
There's chicken everywhere. This is some more roast chicken. They roast chicken all over the place. They're usually between $4 and $5 for a whole bird. Not a bad price, and they're usually really good.
Talk about the girls crossing the street laughing.
Yeah, when I record, quite often I will leave myself notes at the beginning of a clip to remind me to talk about something. This one was to talk about these two girls that were laughing. They were crossing the road. They were in the middle of the crosswalk. They were both laughing so hard I thought they were going to hurt themselves. And I can't remember why they were laughing. At the time, I knew. And now I've forgotten. So I should have just deleted that little intro part and you would never know. But I just want you to know my pain. This is what I go through. I have no idea what I was supposed to talk about, but those two girls were laughing so hard I wished I had the camera out. Anyway, we are at Central Market. This is a cool market because the outer part has all these really neat shops, a lot of crafts, various food. There's a whole lot of tailors. You come here, they will make clothes, repair clothes, alter clothes, all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of uniform shops, so the tailor shops are right here, and they can fix anything that you're buying or fix things so you don't need to buy more. And lots of really neat, the straw crafts and stuff. So I like this market. We don't go in Central Market as much because we prefer Super over by Robinson's, but there's a lot of neat stuff on the outside. And some of these stores across the street are also really fun. You get all kinds of neat toys, like big giant knives that I didn't buy, I should have. And a net and twine store. That's all they sell. It's for fishing. You need net or twine, they'll hook you up. This is all the sidewalk vendors that got gathered up and taken off of the sidewalks and put in their own market. The ones along the sidewalk are still in business. All the shops behind them, they were trying to make a larger market here. All the other shops are pretty much gone. There's only enough business to handle who is directly on the sidewalk. It's decent fruit here, but again, I don't come here as much because I prefer to go to Super. I have my Suki there, my regular vendor, and I get extra fruit. And who is this? This masked person looks familiar. Let me pause for a second so she can relieve me of all the bags I'm carrying, and I can continue filming unencumbered. Some people were giving me a funny look because I was walking over towards her, and then she just took my bags, and they were trying to figure out if we knew each other. But this is the middle of the day, middle of the week, and look how empty these streets are, and half the shops aren't even open. It's really weird. Going towards, we're almost to Robinson's now, going towards Robinson's, we're in a big furniture district. I don't know if this was planned, but it just worked out. You have a whole section of hardware shops, a whole section of furniture shops. They all kind of open up next door to each other. And this furniture, it's kind of weird to put all the shops next to each other because they all sell exactly the same furniture. So it's weird putting 15 shops in a row. But it's what they do here. That's the couch and chairs that we had at the old house. Bought them super cheap, didn't think they'd last, and we used them for 8 years. They're still good, we just bought new stuff when we went to the condo. I always feel sorry for this tree. I love a good banyan tree. When they grow down and the roots reattach to the ground, they make like a little maze. We had them in Hawaii all over the place, and I really liked them. These, I'm surprised they survive and do as well as they are because they get hacked back so bad. All the stuff hanging down is trying to grow to the ground and they will not let it. But somehow the trees survive. They must be really tough. Always feel sorry for that banyan tree. It looks like it would be a really good one. Finishing up some school supply shopping. We're getting ready, hopefully, to deliver the school supplies soon, maybe. There's also a couple birthdays in the province. We're buying some stuff for the kids, so if we don't get to go, we'll at least send stuff on. And I think that's the furniture store we actually bought our couch at 8 years ago. One of my favorite things, as y'all probably know, street food. And since they've stopped them from being like these sidewalk vendors, they put their carts on bicycles and motorcycles so they can drive around to wherever they want to do business. A lot of people are scared of street food, but I've always found if you find a place that's fairly busy, especially with the locals, food's going to be rotated through because they're busy, so it should be fresh. And if the locals are eating there, generally it means it's going to be fast, fairly cheap, and decent quality.
What are we buying? Oh, okay.
She's buying her coconut juice, and I'm just looking. I don't think I ended up buying anything, but this is all the fun street food. And I travel on my stomach, which unfortunately is getting really large, so I need to not do that as much. But fun was had by all. Another fun day of shopping, wandering around aimlessly in downtown Iloilo. Enjoy your day in paradise.